Give me a minute. I'm going back to this because it's too important in light of what's happening right now. This right here is the Flex electrical engineering facility in Carpathia, Ukraine, that was hit, targeted intentionally by 2 caliber cruise missiles and destroyed last week. 2,600 Ukrainians out of work, good jobs, 600 of them at the plant when the Russian missiles came in. Thank God they got to the shelters in time, and there were only reports of minor injuries from about a dozen of the workers. But they're out of a job. The plant's destroyed. I say targeted intentionally. Why? Because this region of Ukraine in 3.5 years of war has not seen a missile or drone. It's irrelevant to the war effort. It's all the way. This plant is just 20 kilometers. What is that? About 14 miles from the Hungarian border. And I say it was targeted intentionally because it wasn't 1 missile, it was 2. This comes on the heels of Trump's Alaska meeting where he was so humiliated by Putin and let the United States be humiliated by Putin. And this is an American-owned business. I cannot say this enough. His bullshit that Russia would never have started the war if I were president, the security guarantees for Ukraine are that American business will be there. And when I'm president, Putin wouldn't dare hit an American business. Bullshit. It's burning behind you. And let's not forget they hit the Boeing offices here in Kyiv back in June. So this nonsense that Putin respects Trump and that he wouldn't dare do these things has elicited, as one would expect, a strong response from the White House. They have stopped all Patriot aid to Ukraine, along with Gimler's 155 millimeter shells and Hellfire missiles. Cut it all off. And it's not even Trump's aid. It's Biden aid that he's stopping, illegally, by the way, because all that aid was approved by an act of Congress. It's the law. We have to deliver it. On top of that, he sends out this stupid truth social post. How can Ukraine defend themselves without long-range weapons? Okay. Then we get the word that the Europeans are buying 3,000 extended-range missiles for the Ukrainians. Okay. This all sounds good. Then we find out that the Defense Department policy is no long-range strikes inside Russia. I'm sorry, what? The commander-in-chief just said Ukraine needs to be able to strike targets deep inside Russia. We're selling the Ukrainians through our European partners a bunch of long-range missiles. But our Defense Department policy says you can't use them? You got to be kidding me. This is, for anybody who doesn't think that Donald Trump is bought heart, body, mind, and soul by the Russians, you're delusional. As soon as you accept that fact, everything he does makes sense. And you might say, well, wait, why does he keep flip-flopping? Why does it look like he's going to support Ukraine? Because he has to. There's 84 senators who have co-sponsored legislation to put sanctions on Russia. And he won't let the bill come up for a vote, right? Because if it comes up for a vote, it's going to pass, and it's going to pass by a margin that he can't veto it without risking Congress passing it again. So he's told them, I'm going to handle it, boys. I'm going to put the tariffs on. I've given Putin 50 days. No, I'm giving him 10 days. No, we're going to meet in Alaska. No, actually, no tariffs, no sanctions. We don't want to push him out of the peace process. 2 weeks, another 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks, I'll know. Taco. Trump always chickens out. The world is going to have to deal with Putin without the United States. I'm very sorry to say. Except, of course, as a transactional partner when the Europeans fund billions of dollars into our defense industry in order to supply Ukraine. But this question of him holding up Biden aid, this has to be addressed. Congress has to do something. It was approved by an act of Congress. It's the law. How long is Congress going to let this bastard sideline them? Republican majority or not? Their future, their power is at stake. He wants to take it from them. If they don't do something soon, he's going to do just that.